Just have a listen to what he does there in the way he moves his through his registers.
Sound check.
G'day and welcome back to another vocal analysis here at Voice Essentials. My name is Dr. Dan, and a special hello to all of my new subscribers who, passionately engaged with my very first Zhou Shen performance, vocal performance, quite a few months back now. And so hello to all of you again. I think this is only my second that I've done, but so many of you wanted more of Zhou Shen, so here we are. We're going to today look at, now I'm going to make mincemeat of this. We're going to be looking at Dalabengba. Oh, that's probably not even close. This is from the Singer 2020 episode 8 performance. This is in the middle of COVID, I think. So quite a few times you'll see flashes of people sitting watching it from home and those sorts of things. And I think also that he's not performing this in front of a live audience. I think, again, because of COVID, we're all locked up, weren't we? So we're going to get into this, and now I don't know. This is a funny performance to review as my second ever performance of watching and analysing, because this is so unusual. In looking at this, and we do, when I do my analyses, we look at pitch analysis, we look at resonance analysis, and in really carefully, because this stumped me. When I first heard this, I went, what is going on? My first response was, do you know what? I reckon this is a pre-record. It sounds like there is a lot of effect going on, and it sounds tuned. That was my first thought. When I then had a look at the analysis, and I'll show you as we go along, I don't think it is. I think this is... I still don't know whether it's live or a pre-record, and I'll tell you whether I think it's been tuned or not in a moment when we show you some evidence as to which way. Let's dive in and have a listen, because this has kind of got me stumped. Here we go. Now, I won't come back and have a listen to that section again, but that's a Harry Potter reference, am I right? Da, 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 da. I just thought that was interesting. Whoa. See what I mean? I don't know. Is that there? I mean, now, what we're going to hear as we go along is him moving between his vocal registers, doing it expertly. And from the little that I've listened to, and I've listened to a few of his pieces now, this is a big part of what he does. He is an expert in moving fluently and freely with great agility through his registration across his very extensive vocal range. So in no way are we suggesting that he is doing that electronically. No, it's what is being placed over the voice electronically as an effect wherever he is vocally. And we really hear that in that section. Let me just show you again. Have a listen to there's a digital effect over the top of what he's doing. Whoa. And the effect gets removed there, right? We then have this really clean vocal. Very different. So the register changes there, but there's a new effect. See that movement? So let's jump in here at this point. Let's have a look at pitch accuracy and see what we can observe. So let's just take that part of it, right? And we're going to do the really crude, something, this is not how you should ever use Melodyne, but watch this. That's moving everything to pitch center. So that's exact pitch. If we go back, so as I said, when I first heard this, I immediately, by virtue of the digitization that is going on with the effects being used, this is what I immediately thought it was tuned. I really did. I don't think it is. You know, when I have a look at the pitch analysis here in Melodyne, and we do what I just did, I think all the evidence is to the contrary of any tuning being applied. So this can either have been pre-recorded and he's mouthing to it, and what they've done is they've come in, when they've then pre-recorded it, the engineers have applied certain vocal effects to certain sections. That could be one aspect. It could be that the vocal effects are being applied in the moment by the engineer, because he doesn't have any foot pedals or anything that he's playing with to change the effect. I don't think this is being applied in post, because this is a live TV show, and I believe we're just watching a replay of the live presentation. You can see why I'm so confused, because I really don't know. I think we can rule out the pitch correction. I think we put that to bed. But as to everything else that's going on, I mean, just have a listen to what he does there in the way he moves his through his registers. So we get even further down there, don't we? So this fellow is moving. Let's see if I can, like, look at the movement. And the pitch analysis doesn't even pick up that. If we come over to that in Voce Vista, yeah, so we don't even get so he's really dropping the larynx there to give that real sort of, yeah. And this is the really cool thing about what he's doing and the way he's giving, almost creating, by virtue of where he sits in the registers, different voices. So it sounds like there are multiple singers being performed by one singer, but it's the way he's colouring each register that gives it that distinction. Very clever, very clever. It's almost like he's a ventriloquist. Classical movements. I love that 80s, you know, so retro. We're talking my era, people. 80s computer games, so cool. And that, when I was growing up, I used to play a console game called Atari Asteroids. And that sound is so similar to my starship blowing up when I got hit by an asteroid. Oh dear. I love the articulation and the exactness of each moment there. Tuck, 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 tuck. Really clear, really concise. You know, it shows it's not just a pretty voice, it's a voice that is applying a lot of skill. So I'm hearing, as I'm listening to that, I'm hearing some BVs going on. Now, that, and I'm pretty sure he's singing this to if he's singing it live, or if he was singing it in as a pre-record, he's singing it to a track. I've been trying to grab in the background, there are musos and backing vocalists sitting in the background. None of them in this piece seem to be active. I think this is purely to a track. And so we've got this layering of vocals going on, some backing vocals happening. I'm still, please leave your comments below if you know, actually what happened and how it was produced. It'll only heighten our appreciation for this fellow. Listen to that as the speed up goes, the tempo increases. Have a look at how calm he's remaining with his breath. At no point is he starting to grab for his air. He's remaining very, very low centered in his in what he's doing with his air and his alignment. And at no point is he starting, which would be so tempting in a piece that is going this quick and you're having to articulate along. But at no point is he grabbing for air. His breath management is really good. I don't understand what just happened there, but I'm going to jump over. Let's have a look at this note. This is of particular interest to me. This last note is live. There is no doubt in my mind. If I have a look, come back over here, jump over to Melodyne, you can even see it's definitely not tuned. The tuning is, it wavers, it is wonderfully imperfect. It's human. And also when we come back to the analysis of the resonance, you can see there's quite a bit of difference going on here in how much harmonic and frequency we've got going on now. Now, it can be the fact that Moises, the program I use to stem separate and bring the vocals out, is because right at this point there is only voice. The stem separation is just a lot better than previous. So, for example, if we watch let's watch from here. So you can see how much difference in the activity of the harmonics we get. We get this really strong harmonic work up the top. And so if, again, I'm not saying either way because I don't know, but if it was a pre-record, at this point they have brought in a live vocal. Equally, this last note, where it just stands out on its own, which is live, could be evidence that the whole thing was live. I actually don't know either way. I listen to and analyze a lot of voices. When you watch this, I'm in my 31st year of teaching. I've been doing this a little while. There aren't many things that confound me anymore when I'm listening. I'm generally able to go, oh yeah, I can identify. This has been a fun analysis for me because I've really had to go and question myself strongly because I'm still not certain what's happening there. So I'll be eager to learn from you all. If you can leave your comments below. We'll be doing more Zhou Shen performances in the future and analysing. Maybe not as unusual as that one. I don't know. It was interesting. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.